Okay guys, this may be another Hall of Fame Benchmade. That's right, Hall of Famer. It's quite possible. I think you and I are generally in agreement on blades. There are some differences, but I think there are few. Generally, if I'm stoked about a folding knife, a fixed blade knife, most knife fans in the project will also be stoked. That's what I've found. Yeah, we do separate here and there, but not as much as in watches. Like, I'll show some watches. Here again is a Shield Atlantis. I'll show some watches, and I may be stoked on a watch, and other guys are like, nah, not for me, nothing, but thanks for the review. Knives are different. You and I see pretty closely when it comes to knives, and I think this will be another Hall of Famer for Benchmade. Yeah, let's just give him a round of applause right now for the Redoubt. I hear like 3 people clapping. Let's try that again. Round of applause. Round of applause. Oh, wait. I know what you're saying. Nothing fancy. We haven't even seen the review yet, so we'll applause when we see all the details. Is that okay? That's a pretty good point, actually. Okay. Yeah, let's do that later. Sorry, Benchmade, we can't give you a round of applause yet. I can. They will later. The Benchmade Redoubt enters such great Hall of Fame status that, well, the Bugout enjoys. TMPers love the Bugout. Very cool special editions have been issued. This is in basic tactical black. TMPers in Score have purchased and use and carry the Bugout. Super duper lightweight, drop point axis lock. You can modify it with a Flytanium product. Put different handle scales on them. And by the way, Blade HQ has a new disassembly tool for that. I know, Benchmade's cringing right now. Like, don't take our knives apart. It voids a warranty. Guys are going to modify Benchmade. That's just how it goes. I'll put Flytanium links below. And it's a cool product. You can change your handle scales, G10, titanium, all kinds of different stuff. But that's basic black. But the Bugout is fantastic. One of my all-time favorite EDC blades. Kind of like this mini Griptilian in very, very beautiful blue. And in the older 440C, since this is a Circa 2007 blade, before TMP actually, at least before I got serious about it. Look at that blue though, that's so cool. It's got that huge clip on it. That's so old school Benchmade. Yeah, they're just like, yeah, just put that big clip on there. No one said, it looks out of proportion. No one said that back then. They're just like, yeah, we have a whole bin full of them. Just put on the Osborne Axis clip. That's what they did. On the upside, that's a great clip. Not super deep carry, but that was what they were doing back then. On we go with the Benchmade Redoubt. I will make my case of why I think this is an HOF blade. Here we go with the 430 BK. First looks. Oh, nothing fancy. I might be giving you that round of applause after all. Dudes, you will be. This is a great blade. The first thing I love about it are its looks. I think it looks very, I don't want to say tactical. It looks very technical to me. It kind of looks like a space knife. And you've got, in this version, the gray contrasting with light olive drab back strap is what I'll call this. This is a removable back strap. Let me guess. Flytanium's going to come out with different ones you can interchange. I bet you they do. I bet you they do. Keep watching. I just love its looks. I think it looks fantastic. It's different. So it's not rehashing the same formula that we've seen in other Benchmade knives. It comes close, but I think it's kind of its own creature. I really like that on the 430. Really excellent. CPM D2, dudes. Not regular D2, but Crucible Particle Metallurgy D2, which is superior. So a CPM D2 I like way, way better than a D2. Fantastic. Let's check the edge. Oh my gosh. It looks toothy. See that? It kind of looks like it's a little bit rough, but it's wicked, wicked sharp. Yeah, I could not run my finger on that edge without slicing it. A coating on here. Really nice coating, by the way, and it does complement the handle. And that's just basically Krylon spray paint, guys. That's ridiculous, nothing fancy. I know, I'm known for ridiculous. There you go. Standard thumb stud here. It looks to be removable. One thing maybe not so great is it doesn't have a really broad flat for an Edge Pro Apex consistent angled sharpener if you care. Now, I could lay it on the table and just adjust my angle. The reason I make a big deal about that is because I like to leave my APA alone. I like to put the same angle on all my knives, and if they have a consistent flat on them, I can do that. That's why I've never said that before. That's why I make a big deal. And if I change the angle, I have to make a record of what angle I actually put on, well, in this case, the Redoubt, and then remember. So when I re-edge it, I go, oh, I was at whatever, 28 degrees on this. And then, you know, I have to duplicate. Otherwise, I have to re-edge the whole thing. I think the blade looks awesome. Beautiful drop point. Nice finishing. Benchmade butterfly on this side. Single-sided adjustment point. Torques on this side. The beautiful axis lock. We love the axis lock just like we do in the Bugout, the Griptilian series. This, by the way, is a Benchmade produced Bradley, I think it was called the Alias. I could be wrong on that. But Benchmade made this for the Bradley Knife Company. That's why it's on the table. This is actually a Benchmade product. Look, first production run. Wow, that's pretty sick. Penis clip also, totally collectible. Those are not even allowed anymore. I think the Me Too movement outlawed those. I could be wrong on that though. And then we get to the very excellent handle on this. Grivory, which is basically FRN, fiber reinforced nylon, gray in color. And I, again, love this green backstrap on here. It's so cool. Such an interesting, different way to do a knife. I've never seen this before, and well, Benchmade's coming up with some new stuff. It's good to see. Elongated lanyard hole right here. I love that. Again, Flytanium, I bet, comes out with some different colors for you if you get your Redoubt. Let's look inside. Another thing I love about this knife is that it's pretty lightweight, especially for a 3.6 inch blade, cutting edge 3.4 inches. 0.13 inches in thickness on the CPM D2. But here's another thing I love about it, and it's why it's so lightweight. At about 3.7 ounces is, look, no steel liners, dudes. Well, I mean, there's some near the pivot point, and there should be. Do you see that? So, I'm sorry, my battery's running a lot low on my beautiful, by the way, Olight S2R baton too. Look at that, dudes. You can see the phosphor bronze bushings in there, by the way. So no cage ceramic ball bearings on this one. Doesn't matter, it comes out wicked fast. But look, no steel right here. Look, that's how you do it. Thank you, Benchmade. Thank you. We don't need steel liners in every damn knife produced. Kind of like how Cold Steel made the Voyager series heavier. And I love the Voyager series, even this one. This has been my EDC today. And look, there's steel liners all the way down. The previous generation of Voyager was much lighter than these, and I did prefer it more than this one. Although I've warmed up to this one because it is a stronger knife. I'll be honest, it is. But look, there's not even a skeletonizing on this Cold Steel. You don't have to worry about that at all with the Redoubt. So, dude, I'm super happy there's no steel liners in there. Again, just 3.7 ounces is all it weighs. Let's check out the deployment on this axis lock. Plenty fast. Plenty fast. Let's check out the retention. Usually axis locks have just the right amount of retention. You can see how the blade is kind of bounding out of the handle a little bit. Off camera, I can shake it out and it gives a nice solid axis lockup. I do love that. Lockup is superb. Here's your stop pin on the Redoubt. This is worthless jimping. They've never corrected that. I've criticized it in so many KRVs. I was like, dudes, make it prouder, make it sharper. I wonder if people would complain about it if they ever did it. So if they raised it out of the handle and then it was actual jimping from the, well, they're basically the bolsters in there, right? The interior liners for the axis lock too. Guys would probably complain like, oh, it hurts my fingers. I don't like it. Centering is perfect. I mean, this is a really quality knife done right. Look at the pocket clip. Also high quality, deep carry. Kind of wish I wanted with this mini Griptilian, but that's what they had back then. They're still using that clip on a lot of different blades. This is much better. Medium thickness, no intrusion, swappable left to right. This is a good righty and lefty knife. Black finishing on this variation. Really nice clip. I like the clip a lot. Very subdued too. You do have some milled in, I don't know if jimping, just kind of serrations back here. So it gives you good traction. In hand, the handle is, it's just rounded. There's nothing weird about it. You have a shallow choil right here. Good control. Again, yes, I do wish there was jimping here, but every knife's going to have some quirks. Overall, I like it. What'd you say? Would I jimp this? I'd be tempted. I really would. Even though for its $160 price, I'd go, do I really want to jimp that knife? Answer is I probably would. I probably would. I never jimped this Alias, though. I mean, this is as it came out. And the jimping on this, it's not worthless, but medium traction, it's not great. So there's different color variations of this. This will be one of my favorites. Again, this is a 430 BK. I think this knife will be successful in the marketplace. I think it'll be more successful and beloved when guys actually start using it. A philosophy of use will be a tactical folder. I'm actually going to say it's a tactical folder, self-defense knife if you wanted to. A larger EDC blade, a good soldier knife, cop knife in the pocket. The one thing maybe you could ding it for is it's not rapid deployable because it doesn't have a way to put a zip tie on, or in the case of this Cold Steel Voyager, a snaggletooth deployment device. You know, so you just wave it out of pocket, which I do prefer. Always have, always will. But other than that, it's a total win. Can I get a round of applause now? 6 people. 6 people watching this video like, yeah, okay, I guess, whatever. Dudes, it's a great knife. I'm stoked on this knife. I think you will be too once you get it in hand. Order from Blade HQ with my link below. If you don't like it, send it back. And tell them why. Because they talk to Benchmade all the time. Thanks to the donors for supporting the knife show, the watch show, the everything show here, even the Gundam show. Leg blowed off, by the way. Which one is this? This is a Psycho Zaku M56R. Leg just got blowed off. That's sad. Yeah, the everything show is due to the donors. Thank you so much. Become one. I charge 6 creations a month. That's like $6 if you just do a $1 creation. You can't afford it. Nothing fancy.